Hi, this is Athena Stamos. I'm here with Crave Online, and we're here at Gallifrey One, the largest Doctor Who convention in North America. Happens annually. Let's go check it out.
It's a 3-day event that happens in Los Angeles at the LAX Marriott, as you know. We're celebrating Doctor Who through all the ages, especially the Doctor Who movie. We're having a whole reunion.
This here is the screen-used TARDIS console from the 1996 Doctor Who movie starring Paul McGann. It's the sort of the centerpiece of his time machine, but we spent the last 3 months restoring it for this convention. Paul McGann himself is at this convention, and we're going to be showing it for the first time, and he hasn't seen it in 16 years.
Dead on, isn't it?
Doctor, oh my gosh! Fan moment. Okay.
And when I got to play the role, I didn't quite know how to. Along with Phil Siegel, who's here this weekend, we sat and we had a few discussions. In fact, I came up with some ideas I thought might put him off a bit, like vampire ideas, and perhaps I didn't want to do it really or something.
Okay.
But in the end, he just called my bluff. And everything I said, he said, yeah, that sounds cool. If anything, I think we feel vindicated, having made the movie, that at least if it did anything, it just rebirthed it, it got the thing going again.
Absolutely my favorite on TV mom. Can I have a hug?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now, you had the unique opportunity to work with 2 doctors, Eccleston and Tennant. What was the difference working with 2 different doctors?
A good question, because they were both so entirely different. Chris had brought some dark alien kind of features to him, because he's an alien after all, the Doctors. And David he was just a live wire. He was just on fire a lot of the time. Yeah, I loved having that experience of working with both of them.
In the Doctor Who TV movie, when you were cast as the Master, did you do any research, watch any classic episodes?
I went to school in England, so I was very familiar with Doctor Who. Well, the Master started out very classy and cool and well-spoken, and I took him to the depths of depravity.
In Dark Knight, your character was involved in a limo accident caused by Two-Face. Now, can't quite tell, do you die in that accident? Will we see you in the next film?
You will not.
Oh, bummer. I'm very disappointed.
Yeah, I thought it was a bummer too.
And what draws you to the villain?
Well, bad guys always get the best clothes and the best cars and the loosest women, and they get to die. So you get to have fun coming and going.
Would you care for some tea?
That would be very nice, thank you.
Would you care for some tea?
So, Nick, you voice all of the Daleks and the Cybermen in the newer series.
Yes.
How do you approach those 2 iconic characters?
I have to kind of get into the mindset of the Daleks, you know, just sort of like this strange creature trapped inside a box and really cross and with a huge inferiority complex.
You will obey me. Exterminate! Hostile elements will be deleted.
When we discussed how to do the voice of the new Cybermen, we thought maybe, even though they're emotionless, we can make them sort of like they're tactless. So they just do that delete, delete.
You also have done the voice of the Jadoon.
Yes.
And you don't use any help for that. That's your own voice.
That's right, yes.
Is that very strained?
Yes, it is. On the set when I was doing that, people kept coming up to me and said, "That's amazing, does it hurt?" And I said, "Of course it hurts."
Thank you, Nick Briggs. How was that?
Terrifying.
Oh my gosh, Grant Imahara, you are a Doctor Who fan?
I am a Doctor Who fan. Actually, as you can tell, my favorite Doctor. You never know when there'll be a random Dalek attack here at Gallifrey One. Yes, so yeah, I'm a Tennant fan. I actually started out watching Torchwood, and then I figured I should actually, my friend said you should go back and watch Doctor Who, and it was great.
There's a new Star Trek Next Gen and Doctor Who crossover comic that's coming out soon. And it made us think, like, what would Q do if he happened to end up in the Doctor Who universe? Would he mess with him like he does Picard?
Well, yes, of course I would. I mean, that goes without saying.
You were also on Torchwood, in US Torchwood. Can you talk a little bit about your experience doing that?
Once I understood sort of the tone of the show, which is serious but sort of tongue-in-cheek, it was great fun.
And you've been in what? Battlestar Galactica, Firefly, X-Files, Star Trek Supernatural, Warehouse 13. How do you get all these awesome roles?
I've been very, very lucky that a lot of the roles have resonated with the fans, and I've been treated very, very well over the years.
You've been a Doctor Who fan before you started working on the show?
You can't be British and not be a Doctor Who fan.
Do you have a favorite Doctor?
My first Doctor, of course, really would have been Pertwee, that I really watched, and then Tom Baker, without any question, became my favorite Doctor.
Now drop your weapons, or I'll kill him with this deadly jelly baby.
Do you eat a lot of jelly babies on set, or
no? But in the first autograph session, I was given so many jelly babies, and the child that would be this high to the table where you were signing, and they'd give you a jelly baby, and they'd wait for you to eat it. So I'm really, really sick.
So with Doctor Who being a very action-oriented show, lots of running for you, and you being the most scantily clad companion, was there any, costume malfunctions, anything you had to really watch for?
The costume was beautiful. It was absolutely fitted inch by inch to me, to my body, to each patch was very carefully chosen. Maybe just not wearing much makes it life easier.
Well, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to find out more about this convention, go to GallifreyOne.com. Hey, watch what you're doing with that sucker.